Hi, welcome to Simply Current Affairs. So before going into today's editorial discussion, let us finish the feedback for the question which I gave in the last video. Friends, we are starting our Current Affairs program 75x75 and Economy full course program from October 11th and October 15th respectively. To know more about this program, you can visit www.simplycurrentaffairs.com. I will also share the brochure in the description. You can download and you can have a look at it. If you are watching this video series for the first time, then please watch the introductory video given in the playlist to know how to participate in this answer writing program. The initiative is open to all. The question I gave is, true inclusion of the transgender community goes beyond constitutional guarantees and legislative measures. It necessitates measures to address multidimensional barriers. Elaborate. Now, see, these kind of questions has to be approached slightly in a different way. So, till the last video, the last question which I gave, where we have a lead to the introduction. Okay, the question will start like, what is? So when the question starts with what is, or if there is 2-3 parts in the question, then writing the introduction becomes easier. So now here this is not a question, this is a kind of statement. The statement has to be elaborated. So how to write introduction for such questions? So here you have to explain the statement in simple terms. Explain the statement in simple terms, that will be your introduction. For example here, see, true inclusion of transgender community goes beyond constitutional guarantees, because the constitution is guaranteeing something, legislative measures are guaranteeing something. Despite of all these guarantees, transgenders, they are not able to get themselves more involved in the society, because there is systemic barriers, there are multidimensional barriers. This is the question. This is what I am going to write as introduction. Despite of constitutional guarantees like Article 14, 15, 19, 21, despite of legislative measures like the Transgender Persons, Right of Transgender Persons Act. Okay, so despite of all these measures, because of layered discriminations, their inclusiveness has not been achieved. Okay. So this is going to be your introduction. Then from there, you put subheading. You highlight the challenges. Why? What are the systemic multidimensional challenges? List it down. And then you can highlight the suggestions. What measures can be taken to improve? Then conclude. Right? A lot of students, you were not writing the introduction properly. And some students who wrote introduction, they were not linking these two things. That is, measures are there, but because of the multidimensional challenges, inclusion is not happening. This is the introduction. This linkage was missing. Okay. And some set of students, they were writing only the challenges. Measures were very, very less. And some were writing measures in detail. Okay. Both the parts has to be expressed in the answer. So based on this, I have selected an answer written by T.M. Maheshwari. You have really written the answer well. Nothing to comment apart from your handwriting. Okay, you have started with the introduction, neat introduction. Constitution of India guarantees equality, dignity and non-discrimination through these articles, while National Legal Service Authority Judgment and Transgender Person Protection of Rights Act 2019 provides legal recognition yet. So she is linking, Maheshwari is linking yet. True inclusion of the transgender community requires going beyond legal measures. So this introduction is the perfect introduction. Basically, she is explaining the question, and more importantly, she is giving the linkage. Despite of this, there are exclusions. So from there, Maheshwari goes to the what are the challenges, the barriers, persistent barriers. Social stigma, violence, okay, so high dropout rates because of bullying, absence of gender-sensitive facilities in the educational institutions, limited job opportunities, then inadequate gender-affirmative services, poor mental health support, political civic exclusion, right? Measures. So sensitization, reservation in educational institutions, community-based support and legal aid following the NALSA judgment directives, enhanced political representation and targeted welfare scheme. Everything is correct to the point. Very good answer. Very good answer. And finally, you have given the conclusion. True inclusion requires social acceptance, economic empowerment, dignified participation. Right? So, your answer is good. Just one comment from my side. Look at your handwriting. I am not able to understand certain words. For example, see. Over a period, I understood this is how you will be writing M. And also, whether this is barriers, I was not able to immediately understand what you have written. And see, initially your handwriting is neat, whatever you are writing in straight lines. But as you start writing, maybe because of the speed or because of the lack of time, so you started climbing mountains. All your sentences started climbing mountains. So that point can be avoided. So this will come, this will happen. This is natural. See, while writing 20 questions, while writing after the 15th question, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, those 5 questions will be challenging where the handwriting will be poor. But what is the advantage? The evaluator will be tuned to your handwriting in the first 15 questions only. So 16, 17, 18, then the evaluator reads, automatically the evaluator will understand what you are trying to convey. But the initial question should be really super neat. Okay, that keep it in mind. So now we will move on to the topic for today's editorial. See, all the content, model answer, the best answers, the editorial discussion, every content will be available in the YouTube description. You can click the link and you can download it. Okay, right. So topic for today. So we have taken an editorial topic from the Hindu. The topic is regarding universal immunization programs, success and challenges. See, before going into the topic, let us try to understand the difference between vaccine and a drug. See, drug is something which will cure the disease. Vaccine is something which will prevent the disease. Prevention is better than cure. So, keeping this in mind, Government of India, since 1970s, in a structured manner, they started immunization program. Initially, in 1978, it was referred as expanded immunization program. Then in 1985, government expanded the program in real sense to cover all the districts. A new name was given, which is Universal Immunization Program. So under this program, government provides free vaccination for all the children under 1 year of age and pregnant mothers. This is how it was started. Now it got changed. I'm telling you, this is how it was started. When it was introduced, all the children under 1 year and pregnant mothers will be covered under this program. So under this UIP, Universal Immunization Program, vaccines will be given against 12 vaccine preventable diseases. Against 12 vaccine preventable diseases, government will be giving vaccines. Right. So this program was a real success, but still there were some left out population. So to further strengthen this universal immunization program, in the year 2014, government introduced Mission Indradhanush to further strengthen this UIP program. So under the Mission Indradhanush, children up to 2 years of age will be covered. Pregnant mothers will be covered and children up to 2 years of age will be covered. Right? So this Mission Indradhanush in the year 2017 was further intensified and it was renamed as Intensified Mission Indradhanush. Right? Then in 2019, 2020, 2022, 2023, this Intensified Mission Indradhanush 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, 5.0 was also released. As per the Intensified Mission Indradhanush 5.0 in 2023, government further expanded the vaccination program. So now children up to 5 years of age will be covered under this vaccination program and also pregnant mothers. At regular intervals, government will be adding new vaccines. So recently, the last decade only 6 new vaccines were added under this program. Tetanus, diphtheria, pneumococcal conjugate, rubella, measles, Japanese encephalitis, inactivated polio vaccines. So all these were added in the last decade only. So government takes this program very, very seriously because, as I said, prevention is better than cure. Now, we have to study or measure the success of this program, right? Yes, one by one I will tell you. In the year 2014, the child mortality, the child death, okay, the child mortality is largely defined in two categories. One is infant mortality, that is children, newborn dying within 1 year. Under 5 mortality, that is children dying before 5 years. Child mortality is a broader term. Average, I will tell you, in the year 2014, the child mortality was 45 for 1,000 live birth, and now it got reduced to 31 out of 1,000 live birth. So this itself is a direct attribute. I mean, this is itself a direct consequence of the immunization program, right? And similarly, since 2011, India has been declared as a polio-free state, and also we have eliminated neonatal as well as maternal tetanus. We have also eliminated in 2016, World Health Organization said that India is free from Yaws disease. It's a bacterial infection. We are free from that, affects the skin, that affects the bone. Okay, so we have successfully eliminated various pressing diseases. In 2017, 18, 19 only, we were coming up with a very serious vaccination drive for reducing measles and rubella. Almost 35 crore children were vaccinated in that vaccination program. And take COVID, 220 crore COVID vaccine doses were given to the Indians. Almost 90% of the Indian population, they got two COVID vaccine doses, and 97% of the population have got at least one dose. All these are explaining about how serious we are about the vaccination. We have also developed a portal, UWIN portal. See, that portal is a digital registry of all the vaccinated individuals for the further follow-ups, right? And also we have digital infrastructure for effective disease surveillance. And based on that, the government is planning the logistics. We have to, based on the emerging diseases, we will know the demand of the vaccines. Accordingly, production of vaccines will be ramped up, and the logistics supply chains will be, based on this, it will be planned. So for these effective plannings, we have also created various digital infrastructures. See, today we are one of the world's largest pharmaceutical products producing hub. See, we are going beyond India. Through Vaccine Maitri program, we are supplying vaccines for other countries as well. So all these shows our keen focus on immunization and the success of our immunization program. Now, despite of all these success, there are some challenges. What challenges? Number one, inaccessibility. In India, there are various locations where the health professionals are not able to easily access. So, because of this, that 100% vaccination we are not able to achieve. So, accessibility is one point. Second point, see, lack of awareness. People are not understanding, realizing the significance of vaccine. So that results in vaccine hesitancy. So we have to come up with a lot of awareness program to avoid, to overcome this vaccine hesitancy. People are hesitant in taking up the vaccines. Right. Apart from that, other very big challenge which was created recently is by COVID. So during the COVID time period, our entire health facility, pharma facilities were channelized to tackle COVID. So the regular immunization program was taking a back seat and COVID was given more importance. So because of this, the regular immunization program got disrupted and that resulted in an immunity gap. See, we were trying to control this measles and rubella, but in 2022, 2023, we started seeing an increase. We are able to see an outbreak of these diseases again. So this is a challenge. The another challenge is disease surveillance. Again, as I said, the entire health system was focusing on COVID. So there is a gap at every level. Even disease surveillance, that was also for the regular disease surveillance, it went a back seat. The focus was on COVID. Okay, so the surveillance also got slightly disrupted. So even that has to be addressed. So all these are challenges. See, through this immunization program, we have significantly achieved several milestones. All these valuable milestones will become invaluable if the above challenges are not addressed. So government should take efforts to improve the awareness, to strengthen the existing infrastructure. And more importantly, we have to take a One Health approach in tackling these diseases. So what is this One Health approach? One Health is a transdisciplinary approach where the health of humans, health of animals, health of plants, health of their environment, everything should be collectively understood and tackled. The disease surveillance should take up One Health lens in finding out the emerging diseases. So we should take into account of animals, plants, their the characters, diseases, even that has to be observed because everything is interconnected. Our health, animal health, plant health, the environmental health, everything is interconnected. So we should have a One Health approach for better surveillance, better understanding, better tackling of diseases so that our universal immunization program will become 100% success in future. So right friends, I hope you got clarity on the topic what we discussed today. Now based on this discussion, I will give you a question. India's universal immunization program is recognized as a global success story in public health. Elucidate the key factors behind this success. Also examine the necessity for the integration of One Health approach to secure its long-term gains. See, though it has 3 parts, this answer you can summarize it in 2 pages. This is worth only 10 marks. So plan accordingly. The first statement is just a statement. The actual question starts from elucidate the factors behind the success. How our universal immunization program is successful? What are the factors responsible for the success? And you are going to highlight the need for taking up a One Health approach. That is the actual question. Okay. So kindly submit your answer before 9 a.m. tomorrow by emailing me in PDF format at upscwithgunasir@gmail.com. Share your feedback, share your comments in the comment section, and once after emailing me, please mention in the comment section mention your name and tell that you have sent the answer. Right friends, I will see you tomorrow with another interesting editorial topic. Till then, bye. Take care from Guna Mathivanan.